Hi guys, rise and shine. We grind. We are all fine in the sunshine, for yours and mine. My name is Tyrone Green, and welcome back to my show. Today, I wanted to talk about maturity and immaturity. I feel that I wanted to touch up on these two topics because I feel like it's needed, and We're all learning pieces to our own puzzle, and we're all learning how to grow within specific aspects of our lives or specific areas in our lives that we're growing from, and we're learning how to approach them with different strategies, and trying to maneuver in a way where it'll take us up and not down. I feel that the definition of maturity, is the state of growth within or actions taken within a specific or professional manner. Excuse me. Um, when we learn a state of maturity, it's like learning how to respond at the right moment. It's learning how to evaluate a situation and not react. When you're having verbal confrontation, uh, that's like a sign of maturity. When you know when what times to respond and what places to respond. It comes with knowing the areas and aspects of your life that you tend to lack in. Uh, and as human beings, it's it's completely normal for us to learn because we don't know it all. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's important for us to be able to accept knowledge. It's important for us to be able to accept wisdom. And it comes in many different forms. And I feel that as long as we gain wisdom and knowledge, that is how we gain a sense of maturity. Because once we have gained the knowledge, once we have gained the wisdom, we're not going to want to go back to the same things that we've already done. You know what I mean? We're going to want to change. We're going to want to shift ourselves. We're going to want to turn ourselves into the best people that we can possibly be. Excuse me. Um, Immaturity would be considered the state of non-developmental action being taken in a non-pleasurable or petty way. I feel that immaturity can stem from pettiness, or it can stem from certain insecurities, but it also can stem from not wanting to learn. Well, that would be an insecurity, excuse me, but not not learning at all, or yeah, just not wanting to learn. Immaturity can stem from not wanting to learn. It could stem from distractions. It could stem from getting influences from the wrong people. It stems from all of those different types of things. And immaturity is what I consider the distraction of developmental growth and leads to the depletion of necessary actions to take. It's all psychological, and I feel that as long as we grasp what knowledge we should capture, or just grasping knowledge from the Lord, as long as we're able to interpret where the Lord is coming from when it comes to life, that will be the important thing to, excuse me if I'm pausing a while. That would be the main thing that would help us on our journeys, And I feel that when it comes to maturity, people are considered mature when specific traits, actions, or expressions are carried in a manner where they're shifting and they're not backsliding, they're not staying in the same place, you know what I mean? And it's important for us to be able to identify what we're lacking in, or excuse me if I say lack, but what are our weaknesses, you know what I mean? What can we grow in? I feel that maturity leads to the acknowledgement in areas of growth, you know? It When I say that, you get acknowledgement from people because when you're shifting, people are going to be able to realize your shift within yourself, you know? Especially when you're taking those actions, it's like mopping or sweeping the floor, taking out the garbage, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's going to be able to help in an impactful way. Yeah, guys, and immaturity is what I consider, or not what I consider, but can make unpleasant criticism, and it could make you backslide. Uh, Backsliding is leading back to those same old bad errors. And it's important for us to be able to identify what, excuse me, what has gone wrong, what can we do, and what is the solution to our problem. You know, it's important for us to identify what's going on, because if we don't identify, nor if we want to identify, then we're not going to be able to develop maturely within that specific area. And maturity comes from perseverance through the storms. When you're going through a tough time, and it's a tough time, and you're gonna say to yourself, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna pray to the Lord. I'm gonna choose to not get aggravated during this moment, and I'm going to choose to go to the Lord with all of my problems. And that would be one of the ways of perseverance, is being able to say, I'm not going to put myself down because I'm going through this. We have to know that God is testing us for bigger and better blessings, because He realizes if we're not able to take the lessons or the tests that He's giving us, then we're not going to be prepared. We're not going to be fully prepared for the things that He's getting ready to release to us, And that's where the maturity and immaturity comes in. When you're mature, you gain knowledge, you gain spiritual knowledge, you gain wisdom, and you allow those, not those doors within your brain, to say, I want to learn. And when you're mature, that's when the pettiness pulls in, and that's when you feel, nah, I don't want to learn, I don't want to do that. And it's like I said earlier, it stems from insecurities. It can stem from insecurities within yourself that you cannot understand at that moment, and that's okay. But as long as we learn, as long as we're able to learn from our mistakes, as long as we're able to reevaluate certain situations, and as long as we're able to find a solution, that will be the start or the step towards sequencing maturity in different areas. Excuse me. I hope that this could have been a blessing to you guys. If it No, excuse me, one moment, because I have something to leave to you guys before I go. I want to leave you guys off with Proverbs chapter 1, verse 2 through 4. And It states, Proverbs will teach you wisdom and self-control and how to understand sayings and deep meanings. You will you will learn, what is right and honest and fair. From these, an ordinary person can learn to be smart, and young people can gain knowledge and good sense. I would like to introduce you, or I would like you guys to, if you haven't, go and read Proverbs because it definitely gives a lot of good knowledge, especially within that first page. Within that first page, there's definitely many hidden gems, definitely many hidden gems in terms of learning what you can learn from and I would like you guys to go and check that out. In Proverbs 1 verse 7, respect and obey the Lord. This is the beginning of knowledge. Only a fool rejects wisdom and good advice. And I want to leave you guys to that, and I hope that you guys go and check out Proverbs because I'm going to read that as well. uh, if this was a blessing to you guys, please leave a thumbs up and the like, and please comment, please share, and I hope you guys all have a blessed one. Love you guys and see you on the next one.